Good day, ladies and gentlemen of the Credit Committee. My name is Keshav Kant. I am legal counsel for Responsible Finance, and today I will be analyzing T-Time's proposed collateral for their credit line application. T-Time is a limited liability company that purchases and sells tea assortments via their online web shop. T-Time would like to apply for a credit line in the amount of €900,000 for a 4-year duration. The loan would be used to acquire a new tea filling and sealing machine, and they are prepared to offer the following as collateral. Firstly, T-Time is offering up for collateral its existing machinery, which consists of one combination dryer, one green leaf enzyme inactivation machine, and one rolling table. This machinery has a total current market value of €300,000. Secondly, there's a personal guarantee from the founder, which consists of a real estate property with a current market value of €600,000 and a Mercedes-Maybach GLS SUV, which has a brand new market value of €256,000. Finally, there's a mortgage on a company warehouse. The company warehouse has a market value of €850,000. However, it is used as collateral under an existing loan of €100,000. This will be further discussed later on in this presentation. T-Time is a company that is located in Holland and is therefore subject to Dutch law. Firstly, to analyze the collateral risk of T-Time, we will look at the existing machinery that they've put up for collateral. This machinery is considered inside, movable, and tangible collateral. It being inside meaning that it is owned by the company itself rather than a third party. The existing machinery, as previously mentioned, has a current market value of €300,000. However, this value is presumed to decline during the period of the line credit due to the fact that it will be in use. Additionally, it is considered a fixed charge as an identifiable asset. Unfortunately, since this machinery is very expensive and has a very narrow purpose, it would be quite difficult to sell if T-Time were to default on their payments. As for the jurisdiction, within the Dutch jurisdiction, there is a formal requirement that it would be a deed of pledge registered with the Dutch tax authorities or a public notary with a notarial deed. The second asset put up for collateral is a personal guarantee of the founder consisting of a property. This property is an outside, immovable, and tangible collateral, outside meaning that it is not owned by T-Time itself, but by a third party. The real estate property has a current market value of €600,000, which is a loan to value of 66.6% of the total credit line. This value is presumed to remain the same during the entire credit line period because there's no reason for any deterioration in the value of this property. However, we are unaware as to whether there is an existing mortgage on this property that may have priority. This is something that's vital to understand in case T-Time does default on their payments. Therefore, the best action would be to have a mortgage on this property and or a blanket lien. However, we must understand whether there are any previous mortgages attached to this property. Finally, for the jurisdiction, a notarial deed or pledge registered with Dutch tax authorities is a formal requirement. The third asset put up for collateral is again a personal guarantee of the founder in the form of a Mercedes-Maybach. This vehicle is an outside, movable, and tangible collateral. Outside because it is not owned by the borrower itself, it is owned by a third party. The Mercedes-Maybach GLS SUV had a market value upon purchase of €256,000. However, this vehicle was purchased 6 months ago, and it is presumed that this value has depreciated over the past 6 months of ownership. Additionally, since the credit line is for a period of 4 years, this vehicle will continue to depreciate in value. For these reasons, this is not the best form of collateral. However, this vehicle can retain some value, and in addition to the other assets, may be sufficient to grant the credit line to T-Time. Under Dutch law, this movable pledge requires a notarial or private deed registered under the Tax and Customs Administration. The final asset being offered as collateral is a mortgage on a company warehouse. This company warehouse is inside, immovable, and tangible collateral, and the company warehouse has a current market value of €850,000. Now, this value can be presumed to remain the same during the credit line period. However, there is a more senior mortgage on the warehouse of €100,000 with a final payment due on June 1st, 2023. The value of the company warehouse should consider the more senior mortgage of 100,000 euros. And taking this into consideration, the company warehouse would be very good collateral. However, we would have to minus the 100,000 euros that is already available to another mortgage and take into consideration the 750,000 euros that remain for a mortgage to be taken out for the credit line of 900,000 euros that Tea Time is requesting. After considering the different assets that Tea Time is willing to put up for collateral to obtain their credit line of 900,000 euros, my final advice is that the loan should be granted to Tea Time with the following as collateral and taking into consideration what shall be mentioned. Number one, the fixed charge on the existing machinery with a total value of 300,000 euros. Number two, the founder's real estate property with further investigation into any previous mortgages that may be placed on that property, as well as the line to value ratio. Number three, the founder's Mercedes Maybach with given consideration on the depreciation of the asset. Of course, this asset must be taken into consideration in conjunction with the other assets to ensure that the line of credit is secured. And finally, the company warehouse as a junior mortgage, taking into consideration that there is an outstanding amount of 100,000 euros from the senior mortgage that shall be paid off by 2023. Together, all of these assets should comfortably serve as sufficient collateral for the credit line of 900,000 euros that Tea Time is requesting. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions about Tea Time's collateral risk concerning their assets, please do not hesitate to contact me at Responsible Finance.